My name is Jessica Cox and I'm a store director at Hollywood Video in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. I'm required to do a lot of things. I make the weekly schedule for the store and my 8 partners. I am required to deal daily with customers and customer problems. I am also required to do things like make space on the new release wall and previously view movies and keep track of daily transactions and records. We don't have a motto or a slogan, however, we are Hollywood Video and we are entertainment. A lot of people like to say that about us. Okay. You don't run into many problems. What you do run into is a lot of customers saying that, you know, they brought things back when they didn't really bring things back, or they return things empty and they claim that the disc was in them. What we use to determine that, a lot of it is our security cameras. We can go back and check, you know, whether they returned it or not if we see them coming in the store that day. We can also check on the computer and see who returned the video to make sure that it was returned in the case and that they're not taking it. A lot of the times it just is a customer, they're very confused and they think, you know, they might have returned it to a different store and they thought that they returned it here, or they just forgot to return it and insist that they returned it. That's pretty much the problems that you deal with. We don't feel threatened. We know we provide great customer service. We don't really have that much competition, however. We just have a family video store down the street, and we had a Giant Eagle, but they went out of business. However, we're getting a lot of their customers, so a family video isn't a threat to us. A great Hollywood Video team staff gets along. Everyone communicates and talks. I think we have that here. Everyone is, you know, very nice to each other. There's no hard feelings between anybody, and we're great together. We look for someone who is outgoing and a new employee. We also look for people that can communicate well. We need people who are great with customers. We need people who are very sales oriented and can get to know the system of renting out videos and computers. A lot has to do with the computers. You need to know how to check people out. You need to know the different buttons you can press and how you can find out different things. You also definitely need to be great with customers. A lot of our, you know, rental is customer service and how you treat people. One of the biggest perks is, you know, that everyone thinks is getting to rent videos before they actually come out. Videos always come out on Tuesdays. However, we get the shipment the Wednesday before everything comes out, so we have them about a week in advance, and we can rent up to 2 movies. You get to keep them out for one night, but you can re-rent that movie, you know, as long as you want. You can get to watch it. So it's probably one of the biggest perks and advantages of working at Hollywood Video is, you know, pre-street rentals. I've learned to communicate more with people and be more patient with people who don't quite understand what you're trying to tell them the first time. A lot of customers are very efficient in what they want to get done, and you just have to be patient and try to deal with them to not make them very upset with you. You know, when people want something, they want it, and you're not going to tell them otherwise. So you have to learn, you know, and improve on your patience. Also, you improve on guest service, you know, dealing with people, because you never want to rub people the wrong way, because you never know when you'll run into them again in life. In one word, I could sum up everything and say satisfaction. I love my job. I'm very satisfied with what I do. The customers are great. The people I work with are great, and I wouldn't change this job for anything. My final words of wisdom would just be to, you know, love what you do, be happy, be patient with people, listen, because you don't want to jump to conclusions and make someone mad. Like I said, you might run into them later on in life, and you wouldn't want them to treat you that way. Just treat people how you want to be treated. Thank you for having me.
Hello, and welcome to Hollywood Video.